back to my channel. My name is Kyla Latrice and I'm back with another video. In today's video, we are going to talk about Atlanta TSA because I feel like if the shit ain't talked about, it's gonna keep happening and oh hell no. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta TSA is the most disrespectful bunch of people that I have ever met in my entire life. The rudeness and the disrespectfulness is just really not called for, and I don't understand. It's like, I understand you might hate your job. I understand it's early in the morning and you don't feel like being there, but damn, okay? Damn. Now, okay, so there was this, when you first walk into the Atlanta airport, you see like the way you're supposed to do your bags and all that other stuff, right? The person, now we were in line and the guy looked at our bags or whatever and he was like, okay, LAX, we need to get y'all out of here. So y'all come up to the front of the line and whoever give you BS, tell them get out your face because y'all need to get out of here, okay? So that was cool. I really respected that guy. When we got to Atlanta TSA is where there was a problem, right? First of all, there were only 2 people checking IDs. There are literally only 2 people. And then second of all, the lady sitting there checking IDs wasn't really that rude, but you could tell like they were going slow on purpose. Like they did not give a fuck who missed their flight. They just did not care. Like that line was completely ridiculous and there were only 2 workers. My question is, why were there only 2 people checking IDs? With a line that massive, there should have been more people checking IDs. That's number 1. And number 2, there was a lady with the rolling the bins, right? She was so rude. I'm going to give y'all an example. Stop rolling the bins. Stop rolling the bins. Y'all all rolling the bins for what? Like, stop rolling the bins. Ugh. Y'all getting on my nerves. I kid you not, if I could have recorded what she said, I swear to God I would have. That's exactly what she said. My thing is, who is hiring these people? That's number 1. Number 2, why aren't y'all being monitored with it's and the thing is, it wasn't even towards me. It was towards other people. You get what I'm saying? Like, they didn't talk to my mama or my brother crazy or me crazy, but it was just, they was talking to other people crazy when they didn't. It's like, I understand you're frustrated and things like that because some people, you know, aren't really taking direction or I still don't get it because I would never talk to somebody like that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, even if I don't know them, it's like, what was the purpose? I understand people have bad days, but the way this woman was talking to certain people was just like really pissing me. I really wanted to hit her in her face. I really wanted to hit her in her face. Like, TSA was the reason why I missed my flight. So I got there at 4 o'clock in the morning, right? We didn't get through TSA until 6. And I missed my flight at that point. 3 minutes. I missed my flight by 3 minutes. If I would have gotten there 3 minutes earlier, my flight I would have been able to board my flight. But I was unable to board my flight because of TSA. Like, seriously. I don't understand. And there were several people. There were like about 15 people that had a flight to Los Angeles that missed their flight because of TSA. And we were all there by 4 o'clock. We were all in the same line, TSA line. Because I saw the familiar faces. I'm like, okay, you're a familiar face, you're a familiar face, you're a familiar face. And one lady was like, okay, I've been here since 4, going through TSA. We were all on the same flight, all missed our flight, all had to book. So, this is where it comes into play, right? So, because we missed our flight due to TSA, we had to, there was only 2 more flights. Wait, no. There was 1 more flight going to LA, but it was going to Detroit first, and then I think it was going to Chicago, and then it was going somewhere else. So we would have been flying all day long. And then the other flight was for the next day. It was a straight through 4-hour flight, but the both flights would have got there at the same time. So I'm just thankful that we had somewhere to stay, because we would have had to get on that flight that's taking you all over the world and then going to LAX. We would have got there at the same time too. So yeah, there's that. And then luggage. So because our bags were on that flight, they went to LA, but we didn't have anything to wear, you know what I'm saying? So we had to go back to my brother's house. We had to rewash our clothes and things like that. Like, it was just a hassle, all because of Atlanta TSA. Like, I'm so annoyed. I'm like for real annoyed, because that we shouldn't have missed that flight. We were literally there by 4 o'clock. Who the fuck is... I'm sorry, y'all. My neighbor just kind of pissing me off. But yeah, like I said, we were literally there by 4 o'clock. We were there before 4 o'clock. There should have been more people checking IDs and tickets, because like I said, had there been more people checking IDs and tickets, we would have made our flight. And the people that were working in TSA just didn't care. Don't put that in there. That don't go in there. That don't go in there. You know, it's like the way they were talking to people were so trash. Like, the way they gave directions was trash. Like I said, I understand you hate your job if you work in Atlanta TSA. I understand the hours is trash. I understand the pay may not be that good as well. But the way some of y'all was talking was completely, blatantly disrespect. And I swear to God, had I not had a flight to catch, I would have punched this bitch straight in her motherfucking face. Because it's like, you don't talk to people like that. You don't talk to people like that. But then again, you know, I probably would have got arrested and all that other stuff. So yeah, okay, because it is Atlanta Airport, you know what I'm saying? I don't think you can just get in a fight in Atlanta Airport. But whoever is monitoring TSA needs to be fired. Some of the people in Atlanta TSA need to be fired, because they genuinely do not care if you miss your flight. It's like, oh well. So, like, I'm not lying to you. Atlanta TSA is one of... I have never seen so much disrespect in all of my days of living. You understand me? I have never seen so much disrespect. Like, I've had bad customer service, but Atlanta TSA is so much worse. And it wasn't even directed towards me. It was directed towards other people. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, that should say a lot. Wow. It's like, they're so rude. Like, why? Why are you so rude? So hopefully this video reaches whoever it needs to reach, because something definitely needs to be done about Atlanta TSA. The disrespect, the rudeness is definitely... And I'm from Atlanta. You get what I'm saying? Like, I was born at Northside Hospital. So it's like, for me to be from Atlanta and to have... it's just... I don't get it. I don't get it. It's like, if you don't want that job, quit. And everybody was young. You get what I'm saying? Like, no, everybody was young. Like, they were young people. The guy that led us through to even go to Atlanta TSA, he was older. I feel like they should have older people working in Atlanta TSA because they care. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gave a fuck that we was about to miss our flight. He gave a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, other those, Atlanta TSA, y'all need to get it together. The disrespect was definitely not appreciated. Just because it wasn't directed towards me doesn't mean it doesn't need to be talked about. You get what I'm saying? So now let's get on to Hilton. I stayed in a hotel for about, I think, 4 or 5 days, and that service was ass. It was very, very shitty. It was in Dunwoody, near the King and Queen Tower. I don't really remember. I don't know the address, but it was once called the DoubleTree, and I know this because my mom worked at that hotel. She worked at that same hotel, right? Service has definitely gone down to shits. Okay, I understand that they might be understaffed, but my room was not clean from the day I got there to the day we left. The room was not clean. We had to go downstairs to get towels each day, and that was ridiculous as well. And mind you, everybody had to go downstairs to get towels. Like, they did not bring new towels up, fresh bed sheets, none of that. And you had because of COVID, you had to request to get your room clean. Okay, so we requested our room to get clean day after day after day. Room was not clean. We would literally leave. We would leave at about like 9 o'clock in the morning, or like 10 a.m. or 12, and we would come back at like 12 a.m., 11 a.m., 11 p.m. Yeah. We would leave we would be going all day, basically. So we would leave at 9. So let's just say we would leave at 9 a.m. and then we would be back around 11 p.m. Room was never touched. Room was never clean. There was still trash in the room. And I'm like, what's going on? What's going on with this service? Like, I don't understand. So yeah, that's definitely a complaint as well. Now, like I said, I get it. I understand y'all are understaffed. I understand that due to COVID, you have to request to be in a room. Okay, I let it slide the first night because the first night I did not know that. The first night I did not know that you had to request to be on the room, to be on I did not know you had to request to get your room clean. But I blame them because they should have said something. They should have said, okay, so, you're all checked in or whatever. You do realize you have to request to have your room cleaned. You get what I'm saying? Like, but I let that slide because I didn't know. But I do feel like it's their fault because they should have said something. The second night, room was still not cleaned, even though I requested to have my room clean. You have to be on the list. You get what I'm saying? Third night, same thing. No towels, no nothing, new bed sheets, nothing. So the room was not clean from the time the room was not clean. The room was not clean. When we first walked in the room, it smelled like smoke. So clearly people were smoking in there beforehand, and it was just not a good experience. And then on Thanksgiving Day, we get a knock at the door. This is how you know that they have shitty ass service, right? We get a knock on the door. It's the maintenance man, and he's like, hey, do y'all have a leaky toilet? And we're like, me and my brother is looking at each other like, nah, man, we didn't request a leaky toilet. And then so he gets on his walkie-talkie and he's like, maintenance to front desk. Maintenance to front desk. Maintenance to front desk. And we're watching him do all this. Nobody answers, and he's like, you know what, I'm sorry. They said this room had a leaky toilet, so I'm just trying to fix it, and now they're not even answering. The service is so shitty. And so then let me tell you another thing, right? My mom called down to get new towels or whatever sent up to us, right? They're not even in uniform. And this girl comes in to give us towels. My brother opens the door. He's like, oh, hi. She didn't say anything. And then he says, oh, okay, thank you. And she said, mm-hmm. If you don't want to be at work, just say it. You know what I'm saying? Like, didn't even look like she worked there. Wasn't wearing no uniform. Ain't had no name tag. She was literally, it literally looked like a random girl just bringing us towels. I was like, it's time to go. It's time to go because no, like, the hotel has literally gone down. The service has gone down. And I've stayed in this hotel multiple times when I was little. The service was not shitty at all. They used to bring us cookie. Like, the service was not shitty like that. And I don't understand. I don't know who's running this hotel. I don't know. Ever since Hilton took over, because at first it was called the Doubletree Hotel. And my mom used to work there. So I know how the service was. You get what I'm saying? Ever since Hilton took over, the service has been trash and shitty, okay? From experience of going to this same hotel for multiple trips to Atlanta. When I was living in Michigan, the service is shitty now, okay? That was the first and last time since I've been back. That was the first and last time that I will be staying at that hotel. I don't have the address. I'm sure my mom knows the address because she used to work at that hotel for some years since I was a child. But yeah, definitely not staying at that hotel no more. In conclusion, I'm saying all this to say, like, if you are a business owner, you need to pay attention to your workers and pay attention to how they're treating your guests. Pay attention to how they're treating other people, because in the interview they could act all nice and whatever the fuck, but as soon as they get that job, you really see how they act for sure. Like, you get what I'm saying? So I really feel like people, especially Atlanta TSA, I feel like people need to be undercover. Like, whoever is above them, y'all need to go undercover and go through Atlanta TSA and see how they treat the people once they get through there. Like, y'all need to see whoever, seriously though, like, whoever is working, y'all need to really just go undercover, do like 60 days in, you know what I'm saying, and go undercover and find out who needs to be fired from Atlanta TSA, because some of them people need to lose their job. I'm not even playing. Some of the people need to lose their job because of just the way that girl rolled her eyes. Like, I was like, what? I looked at my brother and I looked at my mama like, what? You gonna roll your eye in front of him? Like I said, I understand it's a lot of people. I understand it's kind of a stressful job. I understand that you're saying the same thing over and over again. But if you do not like that job, do not be there. You get what I'm saying? I understand people have personal shit going on. I completely understand that. But the just blatant disrespect is definitely like not. Wow. And like, I'm not being a Karen. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even saying this to be a Karen or to, I just did not like the way, like, them people was talking to others. It's like, damn. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Get this video out because something definitely needs to be done about Atlanta TSA. LAX TSA is not bad. They get, and look, LAX get you in and out. You get in and you get out. And then there were some people cutting a line. There was this Chinese man talking about cutting the line and all this other stuff. And he's like, I have to go. And, you know, the black girl was like, I'm sick of y'all trying to get special privilege. Mind you, yeah, like, why are you, no, why are you trying to cut the line? You get what I'm saying? But that's not really Atlanta TSA's fault. But Atlanta TSA, y'all definitely need to work on y'all attitudes or just don't have the job. Like, why do you have the job? Like I said, I feel like more elders need to work in Atlanta TSA because they was with it. Like I said, that man, he was with it. He's like, okay, LAX, come on, we need to get y'all out of here. So you get right here, and when a woman say next, you go ahead and get your bags up there because y'all need to get out of here. He was real cool. He needed to be in Atlanta TSA, damn it. If you ask me. And the Hilton Hotel, no, just no. I'm not staying there no more. Like, no, we're gonna find another place to stay when we go to Atlanta because absolutely the fuck not. No. All right, y'all, so that is all I had to say. Like I said, it's the principle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying this to be a Karen. I'm not saying this to you know, just complain. The disrespect was like, wow. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all make sure y'all get this video out. Let me know about your experiences. And I feel like if it's not talked about, there's not gonna be anything done. You know what I'm saying? I have a platform, I have a YouTube channel, so I'm gonna speak about it. I'm gonna say something about it, and I don't get no fuck who don't like it. You feel what I'm saying? Let me know about your experiences through TSA in general. Is TSA in your state just as disrespectful? Is it a... Let me know. Let me know because yeah, all the workers that worked in Atlanta TSA were black. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but you know what? That does have something to do with it because they were black. I feel like there should have been more respect. You get what I'm saying? Like, we always have targets on our black people. We always have targets on our back. So it's like, why would you even try to give somebody more leverage to say, oh, it's a black thing? You get what I'm saying? Like, why would you try to give... It's like, y'all already know we go through what we go through. So it's like, why would you give them even more leverage to say, oh yeah, the black people, ugh, they're so... You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't get it. But like I said, something needs to be done about it. If you don't speak about it, if you don't speak about it, how is anybody gonna know to fix it? You get what I'm saying? So yeah, make sure y'all comment down below y'all's experiences through TSA. Have you had the same experiences through Atlanta TSA? Let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, oh, and let me know about your hotel service as well. Have you had bad hotel service or things like that? And yeah, so don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and TikTok. My TikTok is Kyla Latrice 98 and my Instagram is Kyla Latrice. And I'll see y'all in another video. Peace.